get this over with.
Let's get this over with. Go on then. Right, so what do we have? Lots of duplicates. Koshi, who we don't want to use for a while. Yeah, could be a good starter. I guess we don't want 2 of those. Heatwave isn't that useful. Yep, we got the Koshi. After much deliberation early on and in the middle of the stream, I decided it was probably time, like if we're going up against slightly stronger decks, it can be a bit hit or miss, so we probably want to have the better cards that are available to us. Having said that, the longship is annoying. Drowner this shit. Whenever your opponent plays a unit on their side of the battlefield, damage it by 1. Oh, it's a melee thing. Got it. I'm trying to work out why it's useful to do that, but I see because of the melee only power. What else do we have? We do have the lock available to us if we need it. At the end of your turn, damage yourself and a random enemy unit by 1. And then Berserk, is that when it has powers equal to or lower than the specified amount? 3, okay. So, and that's at the end of every turn. So at some point it's going to transform into a bear abomination. Those boats used to be OP in Old Gwent. I mean, they're still OP to me. What is a bear abomination? Beast cultist token 6. Do I want to stop that from happening? Doesn't seem like too annoying. I'm just going to go Lava. You're all going to tell me that it's really annoying, this card now. It's like, it's going to damage me. A random unit, probably one of these with armor, maybe. Well, probability's on my side. Spawn Rain. He's not annoying. Okay, good. I mean, Rain's kind of annoying. And then we'll go Fiend Yig Witch. Unless he plays something else. That will boost. Yeah. I was wondering actually, maybe the man trap could have been useful to double boost some of those things, some of the thrivey stuff. Order spawn. Oh no, I'm not going. He already did that. What did he play? Oh, he did. It was a different card, but it's the same card. No, it's this, the Spawn Rain. Okay. I thought he looked new, and I was like, what's going on here? This is why I need to go to bed, as you can see. At the end of your turn, if there is rain on the opposite row, boost the unit on the right by 1. If there is a storm, I mean, we can't really get rid of him. We could lock him. I don't think he's that annoying to lock him. Let's just continue on with the original plan. It's some kind of mix of rains and warriors. Yes. I mean, this thing... I mean, he's going to keep boosting this, I suppose. The storm on the adjacent, on the opposite row, boosts adjacent units. Right. But this is just rain. What? This card starts in your hand. Boost an allied unit by 3 while in hand. At the end of your turn, increase the boost by 2. When your opponent passes, banish stuff from hand and draw a card when moved. Good heat wave for this. I'm still trying to work out what even is the Ring of Favor. I'd Witch for now. Send it to hell. I mean, I can Witch and then heat wave in a minute. Because that will put me ahead, right?
A witch's best friend is a pig, no doubt.
They're trying to pass. I know. This is why I was thinking I need to be ahead. Because they can't pass now. And this setup is decent in terms of... Well, I mean, that is decent in terms of passing myself. Having the car, the engine going whilst they maybe are trying to catch up. Okay. So now it's Storm. So now I heatwave it. Unleash the Kraken. At the end of this turn, summon self to the opposite row and boost self by the number of unique allied beasts. You can lock Kraken if you want, but are they going to kill it? If I... Yeah, they'll try and kill it. And pass now, I assume you're talking about before locking it. What does it do? At the end of this turn, summon self to the opposite row. Right, and they have 2 beasts. So they'd only boost it by 2. Damage all units by 1. I mean, that's not very nice. But it's still, like, 7 damage.
Ludifisk, give me some of that.
We win this round if they don't leader. Spawn a deafening siren on enemy row and damage it by 1. So I can now heatwave this guy, although they've got a couple of big targets. Or we can maybe try and consume something like... No, that'll be on the wrong row still. You need to hit the 10 now. Hit the 10. Whenever an enemy unit takes damage, boost self by 1. Bigger threat than 15. Yeah, because next turn it'll be up to a bigger number. Our thrives die. I mean, this round is... We could mount trap first. Yeah, I mean, I'm worried about the Yig. Now he passes. Right. I mean, the storm's gone. So I just need... If I consume... That's not enough points. Oh no, it triggers Thrive twice. So this will go up to 5. And this will be on 18. So that's +2, +3. We'll be tying. MT takes it cause Thrive and Pig boost. Yes. And we're going to... Okay. Just about. Just about got there. It's definitely a head scratcher. But 1 card down, but a win for the first round. Do we go long in this round? I'd crank a bleed. So we go long. So the witch is probably not helpful. Parasite and spear. You're close to adrenaline Fukoshi. Maybe didn't get the draw though. And if we, you know, if we're lacking the draw, could try to rely on mana in the long round. Not much thrive in your hand. So, yeah. What, play Man Trap? And then, or do I just pass without? I feel like if we don't need to play a card, we just pass, yeah. Because if I play a card, they'll just play one which is taller. Do they have Ryogan in their graveyard? Ryogan? I assume you don't mean Ring of Favor. Which... What in the hand at the end of your turn? Increase the boost by 2. Right, so basically you have to play this on the first round, because otherwise it vanishes itself. We'll move to the deck. Well, I'm glad they played one of their best cards. Yeah, they don't have Ryogan. I was just still trying to understand what the Ring of Favor actually does. It sounds like something which is really powerful, but it's something that you have to play in the first round. So you need to draw it, which is probably difficult to do. 2 redraws. Again, it's given us the spear. Which... Okay, Damsel we can keep. That's probably useful. That can eat Yig. Fiend. I mean, we have Thrive, we just don't have our special cards. There's a card in the rain deck. The bleed here would be much easier in the event that you had the Qcento in the deck, because it procs Koshi and deploy. Well, I pulled the mana out off somewhere. When you say procs, it's probably a word I should know. Second Koshi procs, the first one, and the leader procs. Oh, you mean like triggers? Without Qcento, we didn't fix triggers, yeah. Cool. Now, at the end of your turn, if Armored Draco has no armor, gain 2 armor. If it's exposed, it boosts itself. Bloodburst. Number of damage enemy units required to trigger this ability. Toad. We have the Toad. You guys say Toad. I'm not going to disagree. I mean, I could disagree, but I didn't see a reason to. It looked annoying. I was thinking, do I want to parasite it? But the Toad probably makes more sense. She... Have we done something wrong? You say Lava next, but we have... Mana Lava Koshi. We also have the Damsel. How many cards would that leave us? Good Toad. Okay. Although this would be a good Toad as well. Split 3 damage randomly between enemy units on a row. At the end of your turn, if the order is not used, damage a random enemy unit by 1. Parasite good here? Yes. I was going to say, you just need to get rid of the long round to let that sit. And Veil prevents it getting stasis, but you can target it. So we will say goodbye to that card. How many points are we talking here? Provision 7 versus 6. Not unreasonable. Damage unit by 2. Oh, this is an order. Whenever an enemy unit takes damage from your warriors, damage it by 1, ignoring its armor. Fine. So we want to do our mana stuff now, presumably. Or do I want to play... Oh no, we'll go mana first. And we'll keep the row open. Scenario as soon as possible, because we need Koshi at 4 cards in hand. Yeah. So we'll play Lava next, because that will trigger Chapter 1, then Koshi can trigger Chapter 2. What's it going to pull out of here? A Mecha Warrior. I missed what they did. I mean, they played this thing. Who are you? Why do you have more? Move a bronze non-neutral unit from your graveyard to your hand. That's annoying. Discard a card. I suppose that makes up. Right. And first time a bronze unit leaves your graveyard, each allied turn, boost it by its base power. Damage a unit by 2. Right, okay. Anyway. So we're playing the lava now. Is that what we want to do on this turn? Yeah. You're listening to the end of this while you drive. You can't watch. That's no problem. I mean, just be safe. I'll try not to help you crash. We must, you know, try to stay alive in both the game and in real life. And thank you for watching and listening. For everyone who's out there. So this thing is back. Did that come from their graveyard? Did they pull it out? No, they just played it, did they? Anyway, so we're going to play Koshi now. I mean, we don't have Cat, but we're going to go... no, this row. We'll play the warrior up here. And we will Force of Nature also up here, which has triggered Koshi twice. Okay. Decent amount of points. They play the Foul Blood Cultist. At the end of your turn, heal the unit to the left by 1, and damage the unit to the right by 1. So they have put it to the right, or to the left of their Armored Drakkar, which means that's going to keep becoming exposed. It's going to boost itself. And then it's maybe going to be bloodthirsty soon? Maybe not. Anyway, I guess we just keep playing Thrive things. Things to hit Koshi, so even though playing Damsel now might be good, playing the Fiend probably makes more sense. Because then at least Damsel, even though it won't trigger this, will trigger more lavas. That's the theory anyway. Although this thing is bloodthirsty now. Yes.
Blood washes away all shame.
Okay, so they played the leader ability. Arnjolf has then come out. And then they played Hemdall, which split damage equal to the number of units on an enemy row among random units on that row. So the fact that I have a lot of units has not helped me out there. I guess we Damsel. We Damsel first, then Yig. I mean, Oz with a Yig behind it. We do have that in our... Alula doubled the damage of Heimdall. Okay, so the best card is still Yighen. He is still there. And all the thriviness means I win. 76 to 50 something. Good game. I mean, again, mostly thanks to you guys in the stream. Thank you very much for helping. And yeah, I've been going for, what, 4.25 hours now? It's past midnight here. It's past my bedtime. I want to thank everyone who has joined the stream. Whatever time it is there, I know it's probably quite late for some of you guys. If you've been watching and you have enjoyed it and you're not following, please leave a follow. If you want to catch the whole journey so far, then, you know, check out the VODs, or everything is on YouTube. But otherwise, I want you all to have a great night, a great day, whatever time it is, wherever you are, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then please leave a like, and if you think you would enjoy more, then please subscribe, or even join me live on Twitch. Whilst it's cliche, all of these will help the channel. On screen is something carefully curated, or something the YouTube algorithm suggests, or maybe even both. In any case, have a great day.